They chased my dog. Where's my dog?
You good?
Yeah.
It bit Taylor and was about to bite
Ma'am,
me
I
and
need
Taylor
your
faced it.
information. I need your help.
Tase it?
Yeah, he did.
He's been out here all day with that dog. That's
Ma'am, what's your
Yeah, well, I
phone number?
politely asked him to stop panhandling, so I drove off to speak with a witness down there.
Are you good?
I'll tell
You good?
Yeah,
You good?
yeah, it didn't break, but everybody's out. Everybody's out here. His dog initially bit me.
No, you
Didn't break
chased my
boot.
dog.
It
My
got on the
dog
thing
was
and I-
running
and the dog-
away and he
and I
shot
thought the
her
dog-
while she was running
didn't-
away.
I didn't shoot her. I tased her.
Yes, he did.
What
He
fuck was on
tased her for no
My camera's
reason.
on.
My dog
Mine's on.
never hurt anybody. He tased her about-
So he was out here. We told him. I'm just gonna give you a background on the whole
Okay.
story.
All right.
I came out here last week, right? He was in the median. I told him to remove from the median because he was begging for money. He says, I'm just waving, I'm not doing anything. I was like, okay, well, at least you have to get off the median, okay? You can't be in the median. He's like, basically, he's like, well, I can be on the sidewalk. He went over to the sidewalk. I let that be, okay? Today, Brooks was out here with him. She watched him. She saw him take money from people, getting money from people. You can articulate that as soliciting money because he's standing in the median after I told him last week not to do the same thing.
Okay.
I guess he refused to give Brooks his ID. He refused to give Brooks his ID, so he gave us his VA ID, and I said, no, not your VA ID. I need your license. Okay. I understand the VA ID doesn't have certain information on it. I'm also a veteran myself. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he starts getting angry and whatnot. He was like, this one is not valid. This one is not valid. Take my VA ID. I was like, no, sir. I need your state ID that you have. And I go and he starts hollering and keeps like shoving in my face saying this is not valid. And I try to get it from him. He doesn't give it to me.
Your
Okay,
North Carolina ID?
his North Carolina ID because we're trying to identify him. So I go to put him in handcuffs. He starts resisting, saying help, help, screaming help. His dog starts looking worried and whatnot. He runs over to my foot and he nips it like he nips at my foot. It doesn't nip, but he actually bites my boot, but it doesn't break my boot. At that point, I'm telling him to call off his dog. Okay.
I can see that right there.
Yeah. At that point, yeah, that's exactly where it was.
Alright,
I
go
told him to call off his dog. The dog jumps up on the hood, and I'm thinking it's going to bite Brooks at this point as we're doing this because the dog is obviously worried. It's going to try to protect its owner. It already bit me.
Okay.
So at this point, once the dog looked like it was about to get close to Brooks, I tased it. Because that was the logical thing to do. So my partner, it ran away. That's the logical thing to do. Instead of shooting the dog, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I can protect my partner. Because I'm not about to let my partner get bit by a dog. It's a German Shepherd.
Like a German Shepherd mix.
How big was the dog?
It's about this big. And it's a very well-trained dog. I asked him multiple times to call his dog off. I was like, sir, call your dog off. Call your
After
dog
it
off.
was bitten you?
Yeah, after it bit me. I said, call your dog off. Call your dog off. I did not want it to bite Brooks. Because we were...
Did it ever bite you?
No, it was coming up behind me.
And, okay.
Yeah, came up. And this can all be seen on camera.
Hey, here's his ID. We're all going through a
That's the
Penn
ID he
station.
tried to give us, and I told him, I was like, hey, can I get your state ID? And he kept...
Don't need anything else. Y'all good? He's in the back here when we open it up.
Did y'all ever get is that his North? Okay, perfect.
So
This is the one he did not want to give you?
He was just being very argumentative, like Say again?
What's the call?
the call was him panhandling. And so I spoke to him, and then I went off to speak to the witness who flagged
You've
me
already,
down.
have you told him today get off the median?
I told him a few days ago.
Okay.
And it's on camera. I can find it. It was on
That's
the other
fine.
shift.
But you've told him.
I've
numerous
told him
times to get off
before.
the median.
So
get off
as
the
I was
median.
speaking to the witness, I'm looking back at him, and he walks from there down to here with his hands like this, and then goes and gets money from
Okay.
a car.
Now the lady that was,
There's another lady.
is that the lady that wanted to talk to us?
No, he wanted a sergeant,
Oh, he did. Okay.
and so
She's a witness to all this.
she.
I've seen
they
her
didn't
before.
See it all.
They didn't see anything. All they saw was the aftermath of me tasing the
Because
dog
I
and
heard
everybody.
him say the dog bit me, and then I could feel the dog coming between my
Yeah,
legs.
Okay.
I did not want the dog to bite my partner
Yeah.
while we're trying to detain a man,
course.
and we don't know what he has on him.
Of course.
That's that.
Yeah. And you seen the dog go which way?
It ran down this way somewhere.
Okay.
All right.
Simple. Let me get his info and then, yeah, I mean, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to
But
go to
I
are
got
you,
my
are
body
you
cam.
good? EMS?
I'm good, but
EMS or anything?
no, it's
We good?
I'll talk
Officer,
to you.
we're good. We
Oh.
go off.